Hello guys, this is Rexus5 here with a little gameplay of Borderlands to sort of get the ball rolling. But this is a video about Spider-Man and Spider-Man for the PS4. I just wanted to show off some tips and tricks that I've done in live streams and or anything in general. I have a lot of clips, and they're pretty hard to do most of the time, and some of the things that are tips and tricks, for some reason I wasn't able to get it working in spectacular or higher difficulties, so I don't know if you can do them necessarily on higher difficulties, but a lot of these tips and tricks will be very useful for keeping your combo meter up. I might post another video of just a good combat flow and what to look for. So there might be a second video of me just doing a base and then running through some of my stuff that I do so that it's easier for you to see how I usually operate in combat. So in combat scenarios, there's a lot of tips and tricks I have. So I broke down some of the things that you can do in individual clips coming up here. So if you wondered how it would be possible to be better at combat or get higher combos or whatever, I have a lot of tips and tricks on how to do each and every one of those. So without further ado, we're going to transition into the video. If you like what you see, please drop a like and subscribe. It really helps out. I don't usually beg for likes or subscribers, but, you know, it helps. I put some effort into this one, and probably will be making videos like this in the future using SHAREfactory because I'm not very good at video editing, so if I find a better editing software or something like that, I might start editing my videos there instead. But the layout for this seems to work just fine, so hopefully videos like this come out in the future where I can feature hilarious game clips or whatever it may be. So without further ado, enjoy! So this first clip right here is a clip of me playing with my friend, and I discovered a weird trick where you can jump up and down a wall by pressing circle and X over and over again. So it's dodge rolling forward into the wall and then pressing X to jump off of it, and you can use this method to climb up a building. It's not really a useful trick, but it is a pretty hilarious way to climb up a wall. So it's, you know, a little trick, not really a tip, but it's fun to do. So as you're seeing here, there's this neat method for traversing the city that you can use in order to stay in the air a bit longer than normal. And in order to do this, you can either press X circle while holding the forward button, or circle X, and you can sort of use the air dodge to extend before you web zip, and it's pretty useful for getting around. Alright, so during this section of the video, you'll be seeing that I am able to swing around the city quite quickly, and in order to do this, you hold R2, wait till he reaches just before the next part of the swing, and then press X. And it's R2X over and over and over again, and you'll pick up a lot of speed. You can even throw some air dodges in there to change directions. It's pretty useful for getting around the city. Here we have a clip of me using a basic fundamental way to continue using square attacks quickly without actually knocking the enemy out. But this only works on Sable, as other enemies are a lot weaker. But in order to do this, you just press triangle, square, triangle, square over and over again, and you'll be able to continuously spam hits on them and get high combos. Okay, so this second part of the clip is a useful way to stay invincible and be able to dodge incoming enemy attacks very easily. And it features Peter sliding underneath an enemy's legs rapidly. So this is achieved by pressing square circle over and over again. And you get invincibility frames whenever you're directly under the enemy's legs. So this section right here is me trying to quick swing and then giving an example of a drop where you can cancel out of that drop by pressing square and X and R2. There's also another thing you can do where you use air tricks to continue your momentum in the air so that you can keep quick swinging at the same speed. And to do an air trick is triangle and circle. So yeah. Here's a clip of me using webs on people so that I can use this awesome trick where you can air throw an enemy over and over and over again. However, it's pretty hard to do and it takes some effort. In order to do this trick, basically you use triangle and hold it, and then you use a circle air dodge to cancel out of the throw, and then quickly hold triangle again in order to continue that throw. So you can throw an enemy over and over and over again in the air. It's pretty difficult to do. I wasn't able to accomplish it very well here, but you can see what I'm trying to do right in this clip. So it's an interesting technique. I don't know how effective it is in combat, but it's an interesting trick, so there you go. This trick utilizes the weapon wheel, or the gadget wheel, if you will, to slow down time so that you can make better decisions during combat. You can get higher combos this way, and you can see attacks coming from a mile away if you use this method in between attacks. So if you feel like maybe you're going to get hit, use the gadget wheel and slow down time so that you can utilize objects like I did here where I threw the rocket at that guy. You can use it to put better combos together, and it's just a great tip. Finally, I'm going to end this tips and tricks video off with a hilarious fail that my friend and I were talking about Uri Lowenthal and the voice actor behind Spiderman and how he's in other things. And I was swinging along, having a great time, and then I randomly hit this train trying to get off of it and killed myself and went flying, so it was pretty funny.